In 2026, Galungan fell on Veronica's birthday, the 17th of June. And I thought this was an auspicious conjunction and would be a time which I could welcome her back to Bali to visit. Galungan is a Balinese Hindu holiday celebrating the victory of good over evil and marking a time when the ancestral spirits are invited to visit the earth. Galungan occurs every 210 days according to the Galungan calendar and marks the beginning of perhaps the most important recurring religious ceremony in which the spirits of deceased relatives who have died and been cremated return to visit. The living have a responsibility to be hospitable through prayers and offerings. After 10 days, a day called Kuningan comes, when the ancestors return to the spirit world. As with all things Balinese, it did not work out exactly as I thought it would. A pemangku was consulted, and he advised that the best day for such a ceremony was on the 12th of June, a day called Sugian Bali, which is a spiritually charged day in which a portal between the physical and the spiritual realm opens. Tony's villa had planned a separate ceremony for that day, Malaspas, in which the recent renovations are blessed and evil forces are nullified. The offerings for the ceremony to communicate with Veronica would simultaneously receive the blessings and purification. An altar was made, and the elaborate offerings were put out for the pemangku to invoke the gods to sanctify. The celebrants were blessed, and as they sat behind the altar, the offerings are arranged. The pemangku now begins prayers and mantra. He has two ladies assisting by waving the smoke from the offering incense towards the gods. The pemangku blesses the offerings. At this point of the service, there is a small burst of rain. The celebrants gather around to pick up the offerings that they will take around the compound, blessing the renovations. Then they set off around the compound, carrying the offerings to the whole hotel, purifying the existence of the place. Once the Malaspas is finished, the now blessed offerings are taken to a special altar, which has been prepared to invoke and welcome Veronica. The ceremony called Baya Kaon is a fundamental cleansing ritual designed to ward off and eliminate evil and negative energies and protect individuals from harm. Derived from the speech Baya, which means danger, and Kaon, to eliminate, the rite purifies a person's thought, speech, and behavior before embarking on major life milestones. Bayakala is a virtual subset of Manusya Yadna, that is, rites of passage. You will see it at various life milestone ceremonies. In this instance, it's intended to guide the soul, purely both mine and Veronica's. Sugian Bali, the day on which this is held, is a powerful day to cleanse the self, the body, the mind, the heart, and intention. It's also a day when the goddess Durga is most powerful, and she is the female goddess. Durga is sometimes called Shakti, a name which some attach to Veronica. A special altar has been set up for the ceremony, in which Veronica will be included to visit. I'm seated behind the pemangku, and he begins the ceremony to contact Veronica. The pemangku turns to me and places some holy water in my palms, which I then sip. The pamangku received a message from Veronica. He asks me some questions to confirm that it is from her that he has received the message before transmitting it to me. She only stayed a few minutes. I could feel her presence but not hear her, and then I had to let her go. Five days later, on the day of Galungan, I went for a walk in the morning to one of Veronica's favourite beaches. Sitting there, watching the beautiful surf, we were together again, sitting quietly, watching the waves roll in.